Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I'm your chemistry teacher here. Previously, we studied about the mostly modern periodic table in periods and groups. But today, we are going to start the periodicity of the properties, which is mentioned in chapter number 3, periodic table and the periodicity of the properties. So, we are going to start the periodicity of the properties, but first of all we discuss about the periodicity, that what is the periodicity, then we will explain the periodicity of the properties. So first of all, the periodicity means a pattern of the repeating properties at a regular intervals is called the periodicity. A pattern or a process in which the properties of the elements are repeated after a specific time is known as a periodicity. Means the properties of the elements are repeated after a regular interval after a specific time is known as a periodicity. Then we will come to the periodicity of the properties. The process of the repetition of the properties in all the periods and the groups after a certain intervals are called the periodicity of the properties. Means the process in which the repetition of the properties in which the properties are repeated in all the groups and the periods. Means that in the groups and the periods the properties of the elements are repeated after certain interval after a specific time is known as a periodicity of a properties. We will take the example like every Sunday will come after 6 days. So every Sunday will repeat their properties after a specific interval of time. After 6 days, every Sunday will repeat their properties. Means that after 6 days, Sunday will come. Then we discuss about the periodicity, the main points or the explanation about the periodicity of the properties. What is the periodicity? Periodicity means that the repetition of the properties in the periods and the groups after a certain interval of time, after a specific time. Then the first point about the in the same group all the elements have the similar general physical and chemical properties. In the same group all the elements consist having the same physical and chemical properties. Like for example, we know that in a modern periodic table we explain that the physical and the chemical properties of the elements are the periodic function of their atomic number. Means that the physical and the chemical properties are repeated after a certain interval and are based on the atomic number. It means after a certain interval the properties of the given elements are repeated. Now the physical properties means that here the physical and the chemical properties. So first of all we discuss about the physical properties, that the physical properties of the element depend on the size of the atom. The physical properties of the element in the periodic table or also in the same group depends on the size of the atom size or the atomic volume of the atom. Since the size of the atom change gradually from top to bottom, therefore the elements show changes in the physical properties in the same group. Like for example, when we move from top to bottom in a group, we move from top to bottom in a group, so the addition of the new shells occur, the additions of the new shells occur in the same group. When the addition of the shells occur in the same group, so the atomic size or the size of an atom also increases. Means when the addition of the shells occurs, so the size of an atom also increases because more and more shells are added in a same group, in a same element or in the same group having the same elements. Then so when we move from top to bottom the atomic size increases. Why the atomic size increases? Because the addition of the new shells increases. Then the number if electrons present in the valence shell increase gradually from left to right. Means in a period. Now we discuss about the period. Previously we discussed about the group, then we discuss about the period. When we are moving from left to right in a same period, so the addition of the electrons in the same group, addition of the electrons occur in the same group. As the number of electrons increases, the number of protons also increases, because we know that atomic number means that the number of protons or electrons in an atom. So when the number of protons increases, so the number of electrons also increases in the same group, because the atomic number increases in the same group. So when we move from top to bottom in a group, atomic size increases. Why atomic size increases? Because the addition of the new shells occurs. Then, and when we move from left to right in a period, so the addition of the electrons in the same period. Why the addition of electrons in the same period increases? Because the atomic number or the number of protons increases. So when the number of protons increases, the number of electron also increases in the same group. So now, therefore, the physical and the chemical properties also show variation in the same manner. Means that the physical and the chemical properties also show the variation, also show the changes in the same manner. So that's why we can say that this is a repetition of the properties, that the properties are repeated after a certain interval in different groups and periods of the periodic table, and depends upon the where the elements are arranged in increasing order of the atomic numbers. Then it's a periodic table and having the periodic trends in which the electronegativity, ionization energy, electron affinity, shielding effect, atomic radius, these all are the periodicity of the properties. We will explain these terminologies one by one. These all are the periodicity of the properties. In this book, in your textbook, we discuss about just the physical properties, about the physical properties of the periodicity of the properties. Now, what is the atomic size? Here the question arises, what is the atomic size? The size of an atom is not rigidly fixed, but it varies when combined with the different atoms. Means that the size of an atom is not fixed, it changes when combined with the different atoms. Means when we in a chemical reaction, when hydrogen and chlorine react and form a hydrochloric acid, so its atomic size is different when hydrogen combine with bromine and form a hydrogen bromide. So in hydrochloric acid and hydrogen bromide, both have them in both having the different atomic sizes, because the atomic size depends that which atom combine and form the compounds. The atom may have different sizes in different combinations. These atoms, the same atom show different sizes in different combination. Like hydrogen show different sizes in different combination. When it combined with the hydrogen chloride, it have different size, and when hydrogen and bromine react to form the hydrogen bromide, so also have the different sizes. An atom in the isolation has the difference. And the third point is about that the atom in the free state having the different atomic size or atomic volume, but when it is combination with the other atom, but when that atom combine with the different atom, so they show different atomic size. So means that the atomic sizes of different elements are different when combined with the different atoms or the different elements. Now the atomic size of an atom can be expressed in terms of the atomic radii, covalent radii, and the ionic radii. And inshallah we will explain atomic radii, covalent radii, and ionic radii in our next lecture.